Armenia has confirmed 50 new coronavirus cases as of Tuesday morning, bringing the total to 532. The number of recovered has reached 31, and 150 people are no longer isolated, said Health Minister Arsen Torosyan. Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan in turn said the government was forced to extend the current strict quarantine measures for 10 more days in an attempt to curb the coronavirus outbreak in the country. As the Prime Minister also noted, about 90 people currently have pneumonia in Armenia. Armenian MPs have failed to pass the controversial amendments to the law on the state of emergency. These legislative amendments provide that under the conditions of the emergency state, the relevant authorities shall have access to the location of citizens, their movements, internet connections, contacts, phone numbers linked to them, and calls. But the Justice Ministry assures that they will have no content of the conversation. Changes and the possibility of collecting and processing personal data of citizens will be distributed only during a state of emergency that is declared in connection with a pandemic. A total of 65 MPs from the majority My Step faction in the National Assembly voted for this package of bills, but this number was not enough to have it passed. Armenian chess grandmaster Levon Aronian's wife, Ariane Corelli, has died aged 33. Corelli got into a road accident on March the 14th in Yerevan. The car she was driving crashed into a concrete pillar on a street. Levon Aronian tweeted, "I have no words to express the grievance over my wife's, Ariane's, death. She was intelligent, hardworking, and joyous person that lived a beautiful life." Armenian Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan and President Armen Sarkisyan, as well as third President Serge Sarkisyan, also have expressed their condolences. The wake of Ariane Corelli will take place Wednesday at 6 p.m. at a funeral home in Yerevan. 2 soldiers and a teen have been injured following an Azerbaijani sabotage penetration attempt on Monday evening in the direction of the Armenian military posts of the Noyan region of Davush province. Defense Ministry spokesperson Shushan Stepanyan wrote on Facebook. According to her, the Armenian side has suffered no casualties and only 2 servicemen sustained slight injuries as a result of the operation. The adversary also targeted the villages of Armenia, and a teen was injured during the shootings as he was standing at the balcony of his house. The teen was transported to Yerevan. The child had sustained a gunshot wound to the chest, and the necessary first aid was provided on site. A surgery was performed at Noyan Town Medical Center. Meanwhile, according to Levon Aronian, the spokesperson of Surp Azerbaijani Hospital in Yerevan, the teen is in stable condition, has no complaints, and his life is not at risk. According to Aronian, there is no need for a second surgery. Presidential and parliamentary elections were held Tuesday in Artsakh. There were 282 polling stations, as well as 1 each at the representation of Artsakh in Armenia and at the Shushi Penitentiary. 14 candidates were running for president, and 2 party blocs and 10 parties were vying for seats in the National Assembly. Preventive measures were taken at the polling stations due to the risk of the spread of coronavirus. 14 NGOs with 807 representatives, as well as 197 representatives of 37 mass media, were initially accredited at the Artsakh Central Electoral Commission to carry out an observation mission during these elections.